and welcome to today's workout, Pilates wheel, table and chair. We understand that some people aren't ready to do the Pilates wheel on the ground, so we wanted to make sure that everybody could get the Pilates wheel experience by giving you some repertoire seated in a chair and on a table, working your way into your Pilates and eventually bringing your wheel down on the floor. So to begin to do the table and chair work, you're going to first find yourself a table. You need probably about 2 feet in one direction or 3 or 4 feet in the other direction. I like to use one of the bands as a stopper on the other side of the table so that I know that my wheel can't go past that certain point. And you just want to make sure that your table is free of debris. So you know these are non-abrasive wheels that will not bother any kind of surface, but you can add a mat of your own or something underneath it to protect that surface, no big deal. So we're going to begin our table routine with the axle in the low position. So my axle is in the low position. Eventually I'm going to use my bands and handles, my yellow bands and handles, so I'm going to have those handy next to me. And the first thing we're going to do is learn how we sit in the chair Pilates style, ready to address our wheel to do some repertoire. So you're going to bring your chair in and we're going to actually sit towards the end of the chair. Right here under you have these butt bones. They're called your sits bones and we sit on them. So we want to make sure that you feel both your right and left butt bones firmly on the chair. We're not back in the chair so we can't support ourselves and our feet are up, but we're to the edge of the chair. Our feet are firmly on the ground. We can feel our inner thighs and outer thighs nice and strong, and we're trying our best to stack our torso up over our hips. Now for some people, and me on certain days, this can be enough. Just sitting in this position is quite a bit. You always want to keep track of your feet, your knees, your hips, and your torso. So we're going to add our Pilates shine on this. We have our powerhouse, right? Even though we're seated, our powerhouse is still very active. So we're going to make sure our ribs are closed and shrink wrapped. We're breathing into our rib cage so our abs are always engaged, and our shoulders down and our chest is up. So the first thing we're going to do is address our wheel. We're going to extend one arm at a time onto our wheel, and we're going to hold on to it. So when we hold on to it, we have a good grip, meaning the wheel can move around and we can control it. We're going to keep our arms nice and straight so that we can use our torso, our back, chest, and stomach to move our wheel. Our first move is called a torso push-pull with 2 hands. So what we want to do is hold on to our wheel, drop our shoulders back, fire up our powerhouse. Then we're going to use our hands and chest to push the wheel a few inches away from us. Then we're going to use our stomach and back to pull it back. There we have a Pilates push-pull with the wheel. We're going to do 4 more. Inhale, push the wheel forward with your chest and stomach. Exhale, press into your feet. Use your back and stomach to bring it back. Inhale, forward. Notice my arms are straight, my shoulders are down. Exhale, back. 2 more. Inhale, forward, push the wheel, control it. And then exhale, back. 1 more. Your low belly is working. Inhale, forward, and exhale, back. Okay, so you've noticed my hips stayed straight, my torso stayed straight. We're going to now learn to extend one arm or one side of the body away from us without changing our lower torso position. We're going to start with the right. We're going to take a big inhale. We're going to push the right away with our side body, keeping the hips forward while we keep the arm long, just about maybe until we're about 45 degrees. Then we're going to exhale using our stomach and our back, draw it back. You're going to watch the left side. See how my shoulder blade moves away and down from my torso, and then I'm going to drag it back in, coming up tall. We're going to keep going side to side. Inhale, and then exhale, pull it away. Inhale, push it away with your torso and your back, and then exhale, drag the shoulder blade back in, nice and tall. 1 more each side. Inhale, press it away. See how the wheel spins? My chin stays lifted. Shh. And we have 1 more. Press the wheel away. Get that nice stretch on the left side body. Stomach is tight. And we're up tall. Okay, we have now done work facing the wheel, keeping our torso nice and tall and moving side to side. We're going to keep our wheel in place as we turn our torso. Okay, I am still seated. I'm going to reorganize myself in my proper Pilates seated position. My feet are on the ground, my inner thighs are engaged, my torso is right over my hips, my ribs are closed, my shoulders are down, and I'm breathing into my ribs. I know it's a lot to think about, but if you can keep it together, promise it's worth it. We're going to take our single right arm, the wheel is on my right side, I'm going to extend it out and wrap it around the wheel. From here, I'm going to press down so I can feel that my triceps are working hard, and so is the area right here underneath my armpit. I'm going to use my torso again to push the wheel away with control, keeping both butt bones down, and then I'm going to press down on it using my side body to bring it back. 4 more times. Inhale, push the torso away, keep the body stable, and exhale, bring it back. It's keeping this stability here with our powerhouse and our hips and legs that makes it true Pilates. Inhale, take it over, press down on the arm, and exhale, take it up. Let's do one more here. Inhale, side push over, exhale, come up. Okay, moving on. We're going to add our left arm to the wheel for a side mermaid on the table. Now, this is going to be quite a big move. You're going to come around with the left arm to the wheel. If this is all you can do, and let's say you're not here yet, you're just going to go practice moving your arm back and forth across your body to the wheel and back. If you can get to the wheel, follow me. We're going to take our left hand on the wheel. We're going to move our right hand away so my hips are still facing you, but my torso is trying to face the wheel. Again, if this is enough for you, stay here while we do a few moves. If you've got it in you and you've got enough flexibility, you're going to tighten up your stomach. We're going to use our back, push the wheel away as we hold our hips steady. Then we're going to press down on the wheel and drag it back in. So we're doing our torso presses back and forth to the side. We have one more. Inhale as you press that out. Exhale as you come in. We're going to slide the right arm in. We're going to take our left arm up and around and restack. I'm going to turn to the other side, and even though you can't see me talking to you, you'll be able to see my back muscles work, which will be nice. Okay. I'm turning around. The wheel is on my left side. My left arm is extended. My knees are forward. My hips are nice and straight. I'm holding the bar, pressing down on the left. I'm going to use my left side torso to press the wheel out. Inhale. Exhale, stack up. Shoulders are down. Back is strong. Inhale down. Exhale up. You can see my lats working, my triceps working. I have 2 more. My right side is leaning over but staying stable. Both feet are on the ground and my inner thighs are strong. This is actually quite a bit of work. Pause here. We're going to add our right arm. Remember, if you can't quite get to the wheel, you just work on that. If you can get to the wheel, you're going to keep your hips and legs stable as your right arm finds the wheel. The left arm slides out a little bit. Now I'm facing the wheel, but my hips are still facing forward. I'm going to push and pull that wheel. Inhale, push the wheel forward. Exhale, pull the wheel back. Inhale, keep the hips steady. Feel the stretch on the right side. Exhale, press down on the wheel to pull it back. See how my arms stay straight? Fight for the arm to stay straight. And back. Keeping the right side down will ensure that you don't go too far away to the left here. And then press it back. Pause. Find your stomach. Take the left arm to the center. The right arm comes up and around while our shoulder stays down. Nicely done. Okay, we're going to face our wheel again. Make sure it's stable. Our final move before we take it to standing is called the wheel curl. So we're going to take our wheel in an underhand position in front of us. We're going to begin to bend our elbows and draw the wheel towards us. As the wheel comes off and towards our chest, we fire up our stomach and use our back muscles and bicep muscles and take the wheel into our body. Using the strength that we created to bring it in, we're going to, using our stomach, press that wheel back out. 4 more times. Inhale, draw the wheel right into your body. See how the wheel doesn't drop down? And then exhale right out. Anytime you draw something into your body, whether it's maybe a shelf or a plate, you can use the same principles. You're going to drag your elbows to your side, keep your stomach tight. And we have one more here. The hips are forward, the legs are on the ground. Okay. I think that went well. If it went well for you too, we're going to do the second set standing. If this was a little wobbly and you want some more practice, you're going to do your second set seated. So we're going to stand up. Now, the important thing here, we're progressing our Pilates, is we have to keep track of where our powerhouse and our hips are in relation to this table. For example, with our straight arm torso push, we don't want our hips to come in. That's really not our Pilates. That's not us organizing our body by way of our powerhouse. So we're going to find our stomach nice and strong, and as we take our hands and push the wheel away, we make sure that the distance here is the same. It's almost like my hips are extending back. Now I'm going to pause, bring my hips and wheel toward one another as my chest comes up, and as you can see, I kind of break the line of my body, but I don't come apart in my form. Then I exhale, bring it back in. So I inhale, push that out, the hips go slightly back, the shoulders are down, back is down, exhale, drag it back in. It's quite a bit of chest and ab work here. Inhale, extend it out. Inner thighs are very strong. Exhale, bring it in. We have one more here. Inhale, take it out. Pause with control. Use that powerhouse, lift the chest, pull the wheel in. Okay, we have our single arm extension. So find your feet, feel your inner thighs, organize your stomach. We're gonna inhale, send the right arm away, keep the left arm stable. Exhale, use our back and our side to drag it back. Inhale, see how my hips stay steady as my arm moves away? And exhale, drag it back. I inhale, get a stretch and some work, just like Pilates dictates. Exhale back, good control. And exhale back. We have one more each side. Stomach pulls in, reach that shoulder blade down and out. One more inhale, extend it out, get that nice stretch, use your stomach, drive it back in. Nicely done. We're gonna stay standing for our side work. We have the wheel on the right side of our body. We have our right arm down. So same principle, we wanna keep track of the right hip in relation to the table, right? We don't wanna fall in that way, that's not Pilates. We wanna find our feet, find our inner thighs. So we're gonna take with the right hand, lock our arm out, we're gonna push the wheel away for us as we stabilize our hips. Then we're gonna press down on the wheel, restack our side body between two panes of glass. Back and forth for 4, inhale over, and exhale, stack up. Remember, you don't wanna smudge your glass. Inhale over, get that nice side body work. Exhale up, feel the tricep working, the armpit muscles working. 2 more, inhale over, and then exhale, back up. Last one, sometimes you can put your hip here for some balance. Inhale over, take it up. Okay, we have our turning work. So, we feel our hips, they're organized. We're gonna take our left arm, come around and face our wheel. So I am trying, your hips might turn slightly, but I'm trying to keep them forward as my upper torso holds onto the wheel. If this is difficult for you and you can't get here, you just work on open and close. Maybe 5 times, maybe 10 times. Open. If you are at the close and you're here with me facing your wheel, we're gonna keep track of our hips as we lengthen the left side body, push the wheel away on the inhale. Exhale, bring the wheel towards us as we lift our chest up. It is all with control. Inhale, press that wheel out. Feet stay straight forward. Exhale, take it in. 3 more, inhale out. And exhale, stack that spine up. It is quite a nice stretch right there out of the back joints. And then exhale up 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. We're gonna, with care, take our left arm off, pause. I'm gonna turn around and you'll get to see the back side of the body. So the wheel is on my left side, my left arm is holding the wheel. I'm gonna keep track of where my hips are to the side table. I'm gonna inhale, extend the wheel away from me as I reach out with the body, and then exhale, press down as I restack. My right side lengthens and stays strong as my left side bends, and then extends back up. Inhale over between the 2 panes of glass. Exhale, press down to come back up. We have 1 more. Inhale over, keep track of your arm and your shoulder. Exhale, back up. Our hips stay straight. You're gonna turn that right arm over. If you need to just practice that, you do it. If you're with me and both hands are on the wheel and your hips are fighting to stay forward, we're gonna inhale, press the wheel away as the right side lengthens, and then exhale, bring that wheel towards the left side as we maintain our distance between our hips and our table. Exhale, make sure you're breathing. Inhale. I know sometimes we're thinking about all the moves and we forget to breathe. So I'm here to remind you. 1 more time. Inhale, really focus on the stomach staying strong as you extend that wheel out, and then really focus on bringing the body back up as you come in. Slide the left arm to the center, and with control, we're gonna open out to the right. Okay, we have our wheel curl, and we're gonna do our wheel curl standing. So here we are in front of our wheel. I'm gonna take it underhand. I'm gonna extend it out a little bit forward. You're gonna see my elbows go up away from me. I'm gonna drag my elbows in, bringing the wheel towards me. Now I'm gonna use my biceps to bring it up and then back towards me. I'm gonna extend it out a little bit, lower it down with the biceps, extend it forward and out with my elbows. We're gonna do that 4 more times. Inhale, bend in with the elbows. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, extend, exhale. Inhale, curl, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, curl it and plant those feet. Find the stomach to curl that wheel all the way in. And extend it out 1 more time. Draw it in. Curl it up nice and tight. Take it down, extend it out. Now, we are ready to take our wheel from the table to the floor where we're gonna sit in our chair and operate the wheel from there. The wheel is sort of acting like a footstool as far as where it's placed. I am under 5'5", so I'm gonna take my foot bar and take it to the high axle position. If you are also under 5'5", you might wanna do the same. So to review, we take our hands and we grab each knob. The right knob turns away from us, towards us, I'm sorry. The left one turns away from us, and we loosen them up and we keep our hands on them. From here, we're gonna turn the wheel hub over so that it's up here. Keep your hands on the knobs, pull them out, and then drop that wheel down and click it in place. Then we're gonna screw the knobs back down. Left goes towards you, right goes away from you. And then here we have the wheel in the up axle position. From here, we're gonna put our bands and handles on before we lower the wheel to the ground. It's just easier up here. So I'm gonna take my yellow bands and I'm gonna thread my handles between them. So you're gonna have 2 clips attaching onto one tab with the handle threaded through. So I'm gonna take that clip. Now I have a handle on it. I'm gonna attach one to each. And there we are. Then we have our second side. And we have one on each. Okay, in the same way that we grabbed our wheel for the wheel curl, we're gonna take it underhand, draw it into our body, lift it up. We're gonna turn, keeping track of our bands and handles, using our legs and stomach. We're gonna lower our wheel to the ground and bring it towards our chair. Okay, we're gonna do our chair series. We're gonna do 3 sets of the leg press series and the arm work series. So you're gonna find yourself in your chair towards the end of it like we did before. Both butt cheeks are down, legs are organized, and then we're gonna go down using your stomach, find your handles. Before you put tension in the bands, you're gonna have one foot at a time, find its way to the wheel, and then you're gonna pull on the bands, palms up, and you're sort of in this very Pilates relationship with your wheel and the bands. So you're holding your hands up with about 50% of your strength. Your feet are resting on the wheel, but they're not relaxed, they're nice and engaged. From here, we're gonna keep our feet in parallel, hip width distance. I've got the meat of my foot right there on the wheel. I'm gonna press my wheel away from me and then draw it back in. We're gonna do that 10 times. You're gonna inhale, use your inner thighs, hold your arms steady, press that wheel away. Exhale, draw it back in. I'm going slow on purpose. I'm trying to keep track of my legs and the wheel in both directions. That is Pilates. You're working in both directions, trying to stay organized, long and strong from your spine. So as I press out, my stomach and arms have to work harder to keep my torso up. That's the work. And then when you bring it in, you have to use all that strength and then maintain the form as you come out of tension, right? It's hard. 2 more. You can see how this translates on the ground. And then 1 more here with the legs. Pause. We're gonna keep our legs steady. We're gonna put our focus on our hands. We're gonna take our hands and we're gonna row them back with the palms facing the ceiling. So you're gonna notice you have to put a little bit of work in your feet and legs to hold that wheel steady. That is on purpose. We have 4 more here to make it 8. 3, 4. If you are tired and need a break, you disengage from your wheel and you take a break. If you're with me, we have our second set of legs. We're gonna walk our feet together so that our heels are together and our toes are apart. This is gonna engage our inner and outer thighs as well as our low belly. We're holding our hands in position and we're gonna press the wheel out and then draw it back in. It's okay if you can't get all the way to straight legs. Don't worry about it, keep working on it. The secret is rotating those thighs out, squeezing your inner thighs together in your stomach as you find that full extension. That extension is coming from my belly. We have 4 more. Inhale, squeeze it out. Exhale, draw it in, keep it slow. Work the inner thighs, outer thighs, and low belly as you extend. 2 more. The arms are burning too. It's nice. 1 more. And we hold the feet steady. Hold the feet really steady. Keep the heels together. Our palms face each other now. We're gonna row back for 8. Shh, shh. Again, keeping the wheel steady with our feet. Inner thighs, outer thighs working because our feet are in the V. We have 3, stomach is tight, 2, 1. Okay, final set with the legs. We're gonna walk our knees and feet all the way together so our legs are pressed firmly together, our inner thighs are engaged, our feet are engaged. This time our hands are gonna face us. We squeeze our knees together, From our core and our belly, we press that wheel out, and then we draw it back in. We go almost to straight legs. We can feel those knees squeeze, and then we pull it back in, keeping that torso upright each time you're breathing. Remember, inhale. Exhale. You push the wheel out. You do not ride the springs back. You draw it back in. 3 more. Inhale. Torso up, ribs closed. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And stay here. Final arms. Palms face the ceiling. They're pressing up. While you're pressing up, keeping your legs steady, you're going to push the hands away from you as far as you can and then back in. I know it's a tough one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Constantly pushing up on the hands in order to keep the biceps in that nice long position. This is the essence of Pilates. We work in 2 directions. 3 more. Inhale, extend. Keep the legs pressing. 2 more. Inhale. Drag it in, exhale. Last one, inhale, press, pause for a second, press the knees, pull the elbows back in, and then relax, disengage your feet from the wheel, your hands from the wheel. We're gonna take ourselves and scooch back a little bit in our chair so our back doesn't have to work so hard to hold us up. We're gonna take a moment, find your hands on your thighs, use your hands and your arms to press yourself up tall, close the belly again. Now we're going to tuck our chin, tuck our tailbone. We're going to do a nice forward bend, having your hands guide all the way down to a nice stretch on that back. You worked really hard. That was great. We're going to reverse, tucking the chin, rounding up, restacking our spine into our tall seated position. Then from here, let's plant our feet, press into our legs, stand up, big arms overhead. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands down and give yourself a round of applause. That was really nice, guys. Table and chair Pilates will take you all the way down to floor Pilates, I promise. Stick with it. We'll see you again next time.